Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tshakoane, number one who's rich kid and professional master Forex trader with over 11 years experience trading the financial markets. And I'm doing a presentation to you today on behalf of the Forex Millionaires Academy. This academy was founded by myself in order to empower young people who want to become financially independent millionaires through Forex trading. I have been able to inspire millions of Forex traders and potential Forex traders around the world. I've done seminars. I've even managed to write a best-selling authored book called Forex Millionaire in 365 Days by God's Grace. And I'm very excited to actually launch this Forex Millionaires Academy in order to train the next generation of Forex millionaires. And I cannot start by training you unless you understand the fundamentals, the basics about what Forex trading is. So I've prepared a wonderful, beautiful presentation. For 15 minutes of your time, I'll be able to teach you how to trade Forex in a short space of time. And from there, if you're interested, you can join my Forex Millionaires Academy in order to be one of my students. And the beautiful thing is, I only take 1,000 students per year in order to produce them into becoming future millionaires. So this is a very exciting journey that I've just embarked on, and I'm looking forward for you to join me on this journey. So let's get started. Forex Millionaire is a wonderful opportunity that is starting in 2020. And 2020 is a wonderful year because God wants to produce millionaires, especially in Africa. So in South Africa, I have an academy that's going to teach you how to make money with Forex. So we're going to start with the Forex basics and secrets in 15 minutes. The quick and fun way to learning Forex. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start by saying Forex is not for everyone. Forex is a very specialized technical way of making money. And it provides you with a number of sources of making income, not just Forex trading. People just think that if you're going to trade Forex, you're only going to make money from the trading. There's actually many ways to make money, and I teach those kind of concepts inside the Forex Millionaires Academy. So I would just like to let you know that Forex is not for everyone. I've just written here that Forex trading is a profession with relatively unlimited potential, unlimited profit opportunities. What does this mean? This means that an unlimited amount of money is floating in the air that you have to claim in the form of trading Forex. So Forex is an opportunity for you to make money, but it is highly disciplined. If I can actually look at it, I would say Forex is like a sport, a very, very technical sport, similar to boxing, football, soccer, tennis, wrestling, and any other major sport that makes a lot of money, similar to Formula One. You need to be the very best in your business, in your sport, in order to excel. Because there are thousands, if not millions, of Forex traders around the world who want to make money just like you do. So you need to actually get the right mentality going into it. That you need to also have the right mentor, like myself, who can teach you the way I've been able to trade over the last 11 years. I started, fortunately, by trading for a Swiss bank called UBS. And UBS is the largest private equity bank in the world, based in Switzerland. So if you want to become successful in Forex, you need to associate yourself with experienced, successful traders. So as you can see, Forex is an unlimited number of opportunities. However, you have to be aware that you will need not only knowledge and intuition, but also you will need the ability to work under stress and the courage to take risks. Forex is not for the light-hearted. Forex is not for the faint-hearted. Forex trading, financial trading, is for people who have a spirit of persistence as well as a spirit of patience. In order to avoid a risk in Forex trading, you need to exercise patience. So, don't believe those who guarantee you easy money with Forex, because Forex, like any other trade, requires hard work, discipline, and sometimes luck as well. So let me tell you something. I always tell my fans and my followers that I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm too anointed to be disappointed. I always believe that in order to be successful with Forex, you can't do it with your own ability. Just with your own ability, you will only reach a certain level. But you will need another level, another grace that we call the God's grace. You will need to believe in a higher power. You will need to pray. You will need to fast. You will need to read your Bible. That's why I always tell people that whenever you trade Forex, you need to believe in God. Hence, I've got a salvation prayer inside the book that I wrote, because that is a very, very key fundamental secret to why I'm successful in Forex. So let's go deeper. Before beginning in the Forex world, ask yourself if you have the following traits that describe a good salesperson: a quick wit, the ability to work and keep calm under stress, the courage to take risks, persistence, and the ability to make quick decisions. If you meet at least 3 of these criteria, it's worth trying to trade Forex, because all of the rest of them can be learned along the way. So if you want to trade Forex, always remember that Forex is a very, very, very highly technical business. And Forex gives you the ability to make millions. And we're going to go deeper now as we go further into our presentation. Remember this, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So if you are feeling like you are anxious, you don't really know whether Forex is something that you can do, let me tell you something. When I started at the age of 18 to trade Forex. And a lot of people weren't impressed with the fact that I had big aspirations and big dreams. But let me tell you something, I would not have reached the multi-millionaire status unless I believed in myself. And for me to start the Forex Millionaires Academy, that truly means that I believe in you. And for someone to believe in you, that's all it takes for you to become successful in anything that you want to do. It can be Forex or it can be something else. So let's continue. So we're going to start with the introduction to say, the famous economist Pareto concluded that 80% of the pea harvest comes from 20% of all pea plants. What does that mean? It means that 20% of people control 80% of all the money in the world. There are 22 million Jewish people in the world. And those 22 million Jewish people manage and own 80% of all the wealth and money in the world. That is a principle. We can go deeper and say 20% of all employees give 80% of all company profit. As you can see in a company structure, you have directors and managers at the top of the chain, of the pyramid. And those managers and those directors and those CEOs and CFOs in the company, they produce the majority of the work that is required to make the business successful. The rest of the employees at the bottom levels of the food chain, they provide a smaller percentage simply because they don't have to make tough decisions. Remember, if you make smart decisions, you end up having systems working hard for you. But the 20% in the company who are at the top, they are responsible for the majority of the success of the business. Here's another example. It's enough for 20% of the vocabulary of a foreign language to be able to communicate it. I don't know if you've ever realized that you might know only how to speak 20% of a particular language. It might be French, it might be Spanish, it might be Sotho, it might be Zulu, it might be Bele, it might be any language, Afrikaans. But if you want to learn any language, you don't even need to know the whole language in order to communicate with someone who's fluent with the language. All you need to know is 20%. 20% of that language can allow you to communicate and send your message across to the next person. And that is what is also necessary when it comes to trading Forex. But let me conclude with this. The Pareto success principle means that 20% of any effort can give you 80% of the results. In Forex, we don't work hard, we work very smart. What this means is that 80% of any result comes from 20% of the actions we do. The rest of our effort is usually unnecessary. The key to success is finding out which knowledge and actions are the necessary 20%. How smart is that? So, the essential 20% of Forex is what I'm going to teach you right now. So what I'm giving you is enough information for you to start trading Forex, to be able to communicate. But once you want to get to the level where you become fluent in the language of Forex, I'm going to need you to join the Forex Millionaires Academy. Because this book provides an in-depth analysis through 365 days, where I take you on a whole journey for 1 year and I train you how to become a Forex millionaire in your own capacity. So I'm looking forward for you to join me on that. So let's continue with the 20%. So, advantages of Forex trading. With Forex trading, you can make money even during times of crisis. What does this mean? It means that even if the economy of South Africa is bad or going through a recession right now, it does not matter. You can still make millions in Forex. That's the beautiful thing about Forex. And even if the economy is good, you can make money with Forex. You can even make more money if the economy is better. Because you will understand the basic economical functions that take place in the country in order to influence the market. So we're going to go deeper into that. But when you're working anywhere in the world, you can trade Forex. You might be sitting at home, you might be sitting in an office, you might be sitting in a library, you might be sitting in a shopping complex or in a restaurant. You can trade Forex from anywhere in the world. And all you need is a cell phone, a computer with internet connection, and the necessary knowledge, and you got to set your goals in order to achieve whatever you want to achieve. That's all you need to start Forex. You need an internet connection, a cell phone, and the knowledge. So you also need a small amount of money to start. With Forex, the beautiful thing is you don't need to have millions to start making millions. You only need to have $25 to start trading Forex. Most brokers, and a broker, if you don't know what it is, it's a financial company that is licensed by a regulated body. in order to allow you to place trades into the financial system. So most brokers allow you to register a new account and to register your account with only $25. So if you got $25 or more, you can start trading Forex. So the other thing is, Forex has easy rules to follow. Unlike stock markets with tens of thousands of different shares, Forex works with 8 basic currencies, which are the center of most of the trading. Moreover, there are significantly less factors that influence currency exchange rates than in the stock market. So what does this mean? If you are trading Forex, right, you might have a situation whereby you might get confused if you are trading shares in companies, because there are so many things that affect a company's performance. So if, for instance, you might be buying shares in McDonald's, let me tell you something. There might be an outbreak of a disease that affects the beef patties that are making the burgers in the McDonald's franchise. And that can have a negative impact that McDonald's itself has no control over. Also, if you buy shares in McDonald's, there might be a boycott from one of the employee unions. So the employees of McDonald's might strike and decide not to work because they're not happy with the amount of money that McDonald's is paying them. That will affect the company McDonald's in a number of ways. And if you buy shares, you have no control of that. If you buy equity in a business, you have no control of that. If the market goes down, it goes down. If it goes up, it goes up. But if you are trading Forex, you only have 8 currency pairs that are the major, mostly traded currency pairs that you have to worry about. And you can study the economy of those countries. So those economies will determine whether you're going to make a profit or a loss. And you can analyze beforehand, prophetically. You can foretell what will happen in the market. So with a company, there's over 1 million problems that could arise that you have no control of. But in a country is more stable than a company. So that is something that you learn today. So let's go to another thing. Take your money wherever you want. So with Forex, you can take your money whenever you want. You can take your money out of the market whenever you want. What does that mean? It means that in a $50 billion market, that is so easy for you to do because every single day, $50 billion or more is being traded in the Forex financial markets, meaning it is a highly liquid market. This also ensures that you can buy and sell at any amount of currency which you want. So it doesn't matter whether you're trading against the big banks, which are trading billions, or whether you're trading $100 or $1,000 or $500 account. So you have an equal leverage against the market. So we're going to discuss leverage in a little bit. So let's go a bit further. So I want to tell you, what does Forex mean? F-O-R-E-X. It stands for foreign exchange. So Forex is an international currency market with daily deals with $50 billion. The trade in Forex occurs between 2 currencies because one currency is being bought and another is being sold at the same time. So what happens is, if you look at the most common currency pairs, you have the EUR-USD, you have the GBP-USD, you have the USD-JPY, you have the USD-CHF, you have the EUR-JPY, and you have the USD-CAD. Those are currency pairs that are between 2 countries. 2 currencies. The EUR is from Europe, and the USD is the dollar. The euro and the dollar. So you can trade, buy and sell a euro and a dollar at the same time and make a profit from it. I'm going to give you more information about that. So what does it mean? Okay, when you see a currency pair, EUR-USD, the first currency that you see on your left, that is what we call the base currency. The second currency that is on your right, we call it the quote currency. So the base currency is the stronger currency. So the stronger currency will normally be written as a 1, and the quote currency will be written as the amount that the market is trading the lesser currency for the stronger currency. So if you're talking about USD ZAR, for instance, which is the dollar to the South African rand, you're talking about $1 to 14.54678. So which means we're talking about the exchange rate between the dollar, $1, and the rand. And currently, $1 will cost 14.5678. So that means that the stronger currency is on the left and the weaker currency is on the right. And the price of that currency pair is determined by the quote currency. Isn't that wonderful? So the top most traded currency pair in the whole world is called EUR-USD. That is the euro against the dollar. And 28% of all trading is done using the euro to the USD. And what does that mean? It means that 1 in every 3 trades placed on the Forex market is trading EUR-USD. And that means that the majority of all your trading could also be on EUR-USD. You may ask why? Because the more people trade that currency, the more volatile that currency is. I'll also give you another tip. There's something called the NFP, the non-farm payroll. And the non-farm payroll is when the United States, on the first Friday of every month, announces how many jobs were created during the 30-day period. So during that day, on that Friday, the first Friday of that month, over 1 million traders trade the EU or USD. And the NFP is known as one of the biggest market events in Forex, and it produces the most number of millionaires. So I will teach you as well in the Forex Millionaires Academy how to trade the NFP and how I personally trade the NFP.